Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Seth Lugo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here is Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Judge waits.
Ball one.
Sit him down.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Rice gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Judge rips that one. Way back there. Out of here. A two-run homer. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Bellinger up to hit. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a foul ball. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a gold glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
The first baseman.
Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is even 2-2. And that's down and away. Still only one out here in the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard hit to third. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. Not even close there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and Witt is out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. On the ground to third, Chisholm. To first, and that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Lugo back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's Trent Grisham, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Just missed. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. 1 out, bases empty. That one's in there, and the count even 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 down, bases empty. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Give it to him, Royals.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Grisham sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be J.C. Esquera. Esquera in his rookie season, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone. Ball one. Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, designated hitter Ben Rice.
Ben Rice will hit next. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Sliced hard but foul. The wind and the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 down, bases empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And Judge takes a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Caglione settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Nick Lofton. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Rodon ready. Here comes that one way inside.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
John Ray getting ready to hit. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Rodon fires.
Nope. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Pulls that one foul. Lofton gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Ball.
Squirts away a little
ball, 2
bit.
strikes,
Runners
yeah.
hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made it look. That was just nasty.
Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And ball 1.
Inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Nope.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fastball is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Off balance speed, there's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1, and they hold the tying run at third with 2 outs.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Inside,
ball,
almost got him.
That's a really good take.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back
Leading
on to the
the
fourth.
Yankees,
Here
the
comes
left
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball 1 there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's a ball. That's in there. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 2.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 4-pitch
Outside.
walk.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
The
bat.
third baseman, number 13,
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz
now. He
Chisholm
popped out
Jr.
his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2. That's down and in. Way
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Now he launches a throw over his head, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Goldie at third. Chisholm over at second with 1 down. And that misses. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
3-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one hit to right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw in, but it's offline. And they lead by 2.
That's a good job right there. You had 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Grisham.
Two on, 1 out at the plate. Trent Grisham.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Volpe into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Pitch misses there, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one just misses, and now it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Three-two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2nd and 3rd, 1 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Royals,
in the game for the Royals, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, no margin for
Michael.
error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. To the wall, and he can't reach it. Bases loaded, 1 away. And that one
Ball 1.
cutting but missing down low.
Ball 1 strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Base hit, 1 run in already. In there, he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Esquera digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that one clips the corner. Next pitch is downstairs.
One ball, two strikes, the count. Two, the count.
And there's a ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell under it. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Rip to right, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
It's Aaron Judge now. And Judge spoils that one. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Rice around third. He scores. They clear the bases.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And here comes Bellinger. There's the strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Isbell sizing this one up, and that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Vinny Pasquantino.
Oh, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now the catcher up to hit. Salvador Perez struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. One down, base is empty. That one
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Esquera squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Jack Caglione.
So 2 down now, and here is Jack Caglione. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Nick Lofton, the next to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And ball 1. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the right side, LeMahieu gets it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Lorenzen back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a slider.
1, no strike.
Down and away. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Steven Cruz preparing to come on if needed. Clark warming up as well. The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That missed by a lot. And a full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses.
That pitch is in.
So a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The third baseman, number 13.
So a man at first.
Chisholm Jr.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Bat,
trusted his
11th.
hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Anthony Volpe.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michael Lorenzen out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
And
Royals.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Steven
64.
Cruz.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's
Off the plate,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. Ball one. Inside move to second, and he's back in easily. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. So man aboard.
Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 the
Volpe
count.
aboard here at first with nobody out. Not
One
close
ball,
with that
2
one,
strikes.
and that's ball 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed.
Up
It's
next for the
hard to
Yankees,
bring that
the
to a
second
halt
baseman,
once you've
DJ
committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And
He made it
safe.
safe.
It's a stolen base. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 11-1. Runner on at first with 1 gone, and here is J.C. Esquera. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Isbell under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Ben Rice.
So the batting order turns over. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. That's down
Ball
and
2.
in.
2-2 to count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Royals 1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Outside. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Fouled off left side. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. His first at-bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 6.
So the Royals
Second
batting
baseman,
order turns over.
Jonathan.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2
Man, he
strikes.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 11 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. And it's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Next offering is down low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that just misses. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Goldie steps into the box. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one missing inside.
No strike.
Pitches in there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Runner at first with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on autopilot, leading 11-1. Back here in Kansas City, stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
And that's way high. And the count is 1-1.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
and there's one down.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Outside low. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0. No, inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Salvador Perez.
So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Way upstairs, ball 1. Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swings over the top of that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. The 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Grisham stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Yanks up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed.
Hey.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And there's a ball. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And misses inside. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So 2 down, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one missing low. Man at second.
Ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hey.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. That gets by him. Esquera around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 13-1.
The right fielder, number 99.
And the Royals manager
Aaron.
making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Steven Cruz done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So the Royals bring on a new arm, John
number
Schreiber.
46.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
John Schreiber.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. And that's downstairs. And that's ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. Isbell. Long run. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Across is the runner from first. And it's 14-1. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Richards getting loose out there. Clark also throwing. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. The throw in.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Inside, just missed. Two outs. That's in there. That's strike 1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Goes down looking. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and lead 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees lead it 15-1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough, a left-hander, also throwing.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Lofton in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ray stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Chop to first. Goldie. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Schreiber back to work. Ball 1 on the pitch inside.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Now pitching for
Ian Hamilton takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so
Hamilton.
it should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Isbell.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Jonathan India, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about
The
the
batter, number
benefits,
7.
the advantages of
Shortstop,
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Witt stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, Royals. Aye.
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Esquera pulls it down, and that will end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, Yankees out in front, 15-1. We go to the ninth. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that one pulled foul. The pitch to LeMahieu. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Esquera now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one not close. 2-2. The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is downstairs. Aaron Judge would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Hamilton, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. Stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Handled by LeMahieu. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And that one is in for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the
The
count.
Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvi steps into the box now.
Perez.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. They're down to their final strike. Hamilton is just one strike away. In the dirt, now 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
A 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.